Hello everybody. So in today's video guys, I want to show y'all how I draw different skull eyes. So first gonna start out with just this random shape. So we got like the main shape of the eye. Now for this, what you can do is give it an eyeball. Maybe a pupil. And then another thing you could do is give it these lines to give it some sort of texture. And then maybe give a separation line. This will be where the shadow comes in. There's one type. And then to give it some more detail, what I could do is just draw some lines on the outside. And then another thing I could do is use the selection tool and just draw out a little oval in there. And then a pizza shaped, erase that. And now then that gives the eye, the pupils, like the plus and minus kind of look of the, taking away part of it and then keeping the rest. So another thing you could do is draw another line, curved line from here. And then for this, what I could do is also use the eraser. Ensure that the shadow part has got some sort of light coming also onto it. So there's one. Just gonna make that a little bit smaller now. Move that over here. Let's try a Day of the Dead kind of eye. For that also just draw a random shape. And then the Day of the Dead eyes got this unique, almost like a flower pattern around it. And in eyes that I've drawn prior to this, I just mix and match the way I draw the pattern of the eyes. You could also use like the petals of flowers as for this part. So it gives it kind of like a garden kind of look. And then another thing you can do is make lines in here. You can also draw a heart. And then just fill it in. There's another eye. Now another kind of eye you could draw is maybe like a longer one. And on this maybe you can draw the eyeball at the top, or the top right corner. You've got the pupil coming out from here. I like drawing these curved lines around the eye, so it kind of looks like some kind of texture besides the usual you always see, like maybe veins or something on the eyeball. Another thing different you could do is, instead of just using one, if you were to give a subtracted view, you just use 3. So that gives a different look to the eye, and then maybe you can draw some veins. You give it like a black kind of a ring, and then just use the eraser. Alright, so now for the next part of the video, I'll just do a little time lapse and do a bunch more. Then I'll show you what I did at the end, or maybe I might slow it down and then do some more. So this is what I ended up doing, guys, with the sunflower one that I drew. I just added the outline of the skull and then just got carried away and colored it in. So now for the last few, just gonna hide this layer, turn this layer back on, and then I'm just gonna draw maybe 1, 2, 4, 5 more, so that will give us 12. So we start that. This is one of my default ones that I like going to, which I kind of like draw it like in the shape of a lung, and then do another similar one. I'm not going for exact symmetry over here, I'm just trying to make it look somewhat similar to the other side. And then I just add And then to add something to give the eyes kind of like a pop, use the selection tool and then just draw out a shape. So for this one, I'm drawing a moon. Okay, let's try that one more time. Sometimes the selection comes out the way you want, and then sometimes it does not. There's one. There we go. That looks somewhat better. Another way you can draw an eye for a skull is just a regular circle. This one would be more like your cartoony type skulls. And then actually let's give it an eyeball on the inside. Draw another circle on the inside. The style on this one would be kind of more like Jeff Dunham's Ahmed, the dead skeleton, or not dead skeleton, the dead terrorist. You ever watched that? That guy can really make you laugh. And then for the outline, you can just make something like this. Just go and resize these a little bit. I've not said it enough. I mean, there's so many pros of doing digitally or drawing digitally is the fact that you can resize something if you don't like the size immediately, and you don't have to erase with an eraser and then start back up. So now I'm going to draw 3 more, and then that will, I don't know if I'm going to draw 3 more, maybe just 1 of each. So let's try kind of like something with an eyeball popping out. Draw a circle here. Another artist I follow online is Nick Devine, and he's got an Instagram account, and his style of drawing skulls are beautiful because they have that nice raw textured look to them. Because I think besides being a tattoo artist, I think he sells prints of his work, and all of his stuff is drawn in Procreate. So if you ever want to look at another artist as well, that's another guy to check out. Now we just draw some lines over here on the outside to kind of give the eye kind of like a socket. That will be the shine. Let's see, what do I want to do for the very last 2? Let's try, maybe let's just try an eyeball. Give it some wings. tracing one more line around the pupil. And then for the last eye, I'm just gonna draw something I usually draw, which is an oval. Another oval on the inside. And then just some lines for the texture. This outside line is not really necessary, but I just do it to show that the eye is 3D when it's on the skull. And then maybe we'll add a heart. And there we have it, people. So here's all the eyes, and just gonna keep it like this in case you guys want to do like a screenshot and try tracing them yourselves and practicing. I'll end the video off by saying keep creating, keep trying. I'll see you all down the road or on the other side. Bye for now.